Yo, 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 what is the deal, everybody? What is happening? Told you I'll be back for that 9 o'clock episode. And it's about to pop off again. Let me get everything set back up, man. What happened to the screen, fam? Hold on, man. Y'all hold tight, bro. Let me get that where I need to be.
What we're gonna do right here is go back.
Jill!
Way back into time.
What's up, everybody? What's going down? How's everybody doing this Sunday evening? Woo! We are back. We are back for another 9 o'clock session. I know I'm a little early on this one, but I wanted to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I got this information out to y'all before it was too late. You feel me? So, today's topic, right? Because we've been seeing a lot of T.I., right, in the spotlight lately. A lot of T.I. on social media. A lot of back and forth between T.I. and 50 Cent. Basically, T.I. is, looks like he's making his run right now, right? So, it would only serve right if, we did an album versus album, right? And then, the section of this live stream, we're going to allow people who have any comments or any response to some of the things we talk about in this album versus album. So, definitely want to get everybody engaged. So, without further ado, let's kick it off, man. But, hold on. No. Y'all thought we was about to jump right off in it, right? Hey, this link in the description of this live stream. Make sure you check it out before the video is over. When you check out the video, make sure that you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as well, everybody hit that notification bell so you can get everything while it's hot, baby. Get everything fresh out the oven, cousin. Yeah. So, without further ado, T.I.'s Paper Trail, right? The Paper Trail album, which is considered a classic, versus Get Rich or Die Tryin', right? Woo! Two classics, two masterpieces, right? But let's start things off with Paper Trail, right? T.I.'s Paper Trail, right? This was big, right? This was real big for T.I. when this album rolled out, right? Because T.I. he faced a lot of adversity, right, at that moment, right? This moment in time. And you know, up until the album, right, T.I. was having a lot of legal issues, right? He ended up getting arrested for allegedly you know, having possession of certain firearms that people aren't supposed to have access to, silencers. They said he had 12 firearms with silencers on them. So, you know, they definitely wanted to make an example of him somewhat. So all odds were against T.I. at this moment in time. So it really made Paper Trail like that much more, how should I say this, that much more effective, because you can tell T.I. was he was rapping from a different place, from his soul on this one, right? And, you know, this was a lyrical masterpiece, hands down. Like, you can tell by the delivery, the cadence, you can tell by the hunger in his voice. It was ambition. He wanted to make sure that he took care of business, and he had a lot of stuff to get off his chest, because he was going to be away for a second, and he wasn't going to be able to reach us like he usually does, because he's going to be locked up, of course. And, you know, this proved to be a hit on the streets and in the mainstream, right? If you can remember hits like Whatever You Like, No Matter What, Live Your Life featuring Rihanna. Like, you can actually play Live Your Life right now and it will still sound timeless and be relevant, right? So these tracks were timeless, right? So it allowed for Paper Trail to really rise to the forefront of T.I.'s like top 3 to 5 albums that he's dropped. Like, to me, I think Paper Trail was way better than King. Feel free to jump in there, anybody got anything against that? Let me hear. Paper Trail was way better than T.I. versus T.I.P. Facts. Y'all let me know. And Paper Trail was possibly better than trap music, all right? So honestly, outside of Urban Legend, you know, T.I.'s top 5, I believe that Paper Trail holds that #1 slot. You know, and a lot of people also agree with me because remember I said the streets really supported this album. They a lot of people that either served time or, you know somebody that served time, they understood what T.I. was going through. They felt the energy that was projecting from him and his voice and the moves he was making and the different lyrics he was dropping on every single track. I really like What's Up, What's Happening, right? Even though that was a shouty low diss, R.I.P. That's when you can get to the gym and just, you know what I'm saying? Just really go in because it really moved you. T.I. really lets you feel that side of him that you really hadn't seen so often because he wasn't pushed to that level. You know what I'm saying? He hadn't been around that amount of pressure. So, made for an amazing masterpiece, right? Definitely got to hold Paper Trail up there. And, you know what I'm saying, in a masterpiece of albums whenever we discuss legends in the hip hop, right? But I mean, a lot of y'all already know, right? A lot of y'all already know the vibes, right? Get Rich or Die Tryin, GRODT, Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent. They say definitely a classic, and it was one of the highest anticipated hip hop albums in history, right? Straight off, the intro, killer, right? Many Men. I don't think it's too many tracks out there that can, you know, eclipse that track. But, you know, everybody knows Get Rich or Die Tryin with Diamond, so it's really hard to just take too much from it. But what really stands out, and I'll begin to go into some things that contrast, like way better production on Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Way better symmetry in music selection, audio selection, the beats. Way better. And you can attribute a lot of that to the experience and the expertise of Dr. Dre, right? Automatically, that's like a level up, right? If you listen to the drum patterns, if you play a lot of 50s music from Get Rich or Die Tryin' in a vehicle that's got some knock in it, you know, Dr. Dre is patting himself on the back for that. He basically, I mean, don't get me wrong, he did a lot also on that Game, that first Game album too. You can really tell that Dre put his fingerprint on there, and that's what really made the album the album. I mean, almost, you could probably go down the list of all the tracks on Get Rich or Die Tryin', and a lot of them end up becoming hits, right? But there's a few things I noticed that was different between these two albums, right? You could hear the hunger coming from both of them in the lyrics, right? But as far as the lyrics go in general, T.I. has a certain way how he delivers it with that southern slang attached to it, and then he has his own personality, his vibe. Honestly, that alone, I put that over what 50 can deliver as far as lyrical wordplay, you know, cadence, right? 50 can make songs. He was taught how to structure songs by one of the greats, Jam Master Jay. But as far as voice overall, as far as like combining that overall energy of I live what I rap, T.I. got that one. You know, 50 had got that buzz from that first album because of what he went through before the album, right? His adversity was what really fueled this album. I mean, getting shot 9 times at that moment in hip hop, you know, the other great rapper that got shot that many times was Tupac, 5 times. So automatically you're like, damn, 9 times? We know how Pac was after he came back from 5 shots, so it automatically made you want to dial in. So, end of the day, overall, Get Rich or Die Tryin ends up trumping Paper Trail because of the association, affiliation with Dr. Dre, his masterpiece, his expertise, the energy from the adversity that 50 had just experienced prior to the album. I mean, it made, like I said, it made that album the most anticipated, right? And then what made Paper Trail special, what made Paper Trail that classic was, like I say, T.I. was facing great adversity at the moment, you know, and at the same time, on the other side, he was going through beefs. He was having a lot of things going on in Atlanta. And, you know, it was some things that he needed to air out, get off his chest. So it really played for a great display, a great wordplay, lyrical-wise. So two great masterpieces. But like I said, overall, Get Rich or Die Tryin wins by a rabbit's hair, rabbit's foot. How do y'all feel about it? Do y'all think Paper Trail was a better album overall? Or do you agree that Get Rich or Die Tryin is slightly better? And, you know, the mainstream success is what really confirms it all. So, Jip, how do y'all feel about it, man? Let me know in the comments, man. And don't forget to visit the link in this the link in my website to the actual description in this live stream. Let me know how you feel. Hit like. New to the channel, hit subscribe. Everybody hit the notification bell, baby. Oh, it's going down. You heard me? Jip. Shoot. Tripping. Y'all get at me though. Jip.
Nigga like I sneezed on him. I'm the hottest in it. I got cheese on this shit. Bad bitch, but she got fleas on. Going for piso and fees on. Pull up and shit with the bees on. Flushing the cool with codeine on. Right now, suntan, put the beam on. Right now, burn his ass, put the stream on. He sending threatening my team on. Live it the life with the things on. I never wanted this fame. I just want the money. This shit we just came with. Fucking the guy with no rubber, get pulling the shot.
I'm the same nigga from the Snapchat. I'm the same nigga with a gold reel and a herb bone in the Snapchat. Hey, I'ma keep it real, keep it 100. Was a real nigga when I won that. I was shooting them twos with the niggas with. Now I'm passing out twos to the niggas with.
Slowly. Hey, what it is, what you wanna know? Hey, what it is, what you wanna know? Hey, what it is, hey, what it is, hey, what it is, what you wanna know? I done ripped about 100 shows. You'll be coming back to me. Hey, you'll be coming back to me. You'll be coming back to me. Hey, you'll be coming back to me. You'll be coming back to me. Hey, you'll be coming back.